Welcome to Science Store online classes.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Next function under types of functions is rational functions. You know what is the definition of a rational number? Rational number means a number of the type p by q form is called a rational number. If a p and q are integers, belongs to z means p and q are integers and denominator not equal to 0. Denominator q not equal to 0. This is the definition of a rational number. Okay, number of the type p by q where p and q are integers with q not equal to 0. That form numbers are called rational numbers. Same type you have definition of rational functions also. Rational functions are what? They are the functions of the type f of x by g of x. Okay, this type f of x by g of x. But here what these are, f of x and g of x are, they f of x and g of x are polynomial functions. Okay, f of x and g of x are what? They are polynomial functions with the denominator polynomial not equal to 0. So like these are functions, like these means functions of the type f of x by g of x form functions are called rational functions, where f of x, both numerator and denominator, you must have what? You must have polynomial functions and the denominator polynomial must be not equal to 0. So like that functions are called polynomial functions. For example, I wrote some rational functions. What you can see in these functions, both the numerator as well as denominator, you have polynomials, right? And here you have to keep in mind that here x plus 8, that is denominator polynomial, that should be not equal to 0. Okay, where x plus 8 not equal to 0 or x is not equal to minus 8, like that also you can write. And here denominator polynomial x square plus 3 not equal to 0. Here however not equal to 0 for any value of x. And here denominator polynomial x minus 6 not equal to 0. Okay, here in this where x square plus 3, that is the denominator polynomial, should be not equal to 0. And here denominator polynomial x minus 6 not equal to 0. You can give any example, but denominator polynomial should be not equal to 0 and the numerator and denominator must be a polynomial function with the denominator polynomial not equal to 0. Okay, so that type of functions are called rational functions. Under a rational function, you will study about the graph of this rational function. Okay, simple rational function f of x is equal to 1 by x. What you have in a numerator and denominator? Numerator you have 1, that is the constant polynomial. Denominator you have x, that is the linear polynomial, and the denominator, that is x, should be not equal to 0. You will study about the graph of this function 1 by x, and we write domain and range of this function also. Okay. Next, to draw the graph of a rational function 1 by x, we take some points using table. To get a clear picture about the graph of 1 by x, I take points like this as in table: minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, minus 0.5, minus 0.2, minus 0.1, like that. Some values I take as x values. Okay, any real numbers you can take, but except 0. Why except 0? Why? Because if you take 0, then denominator will be 0, that will be not defined. For that reason, you have to take any value of any real numbers in x column but except 0. Okay, so I taken some negative real numbers and taken some positive real numbers, but I not taken 0 in this x column, that you can see. And the corresponding value of f of x I already calculated. You just calculate in your calculator. Okay, how to calculate the value of f of x using this f of x equal to 1 by x. Okay, 1 by that number, that is the reciprocal of that number, you have to write in a f of x column. So 1 by minus 3, press in a calculator 1 by 3 and enter, and but this is negative minus 0.33. Okay, and 1 by 2, press 1 by 2 in your calculator, that gives you 0.5 with the minus sign you have to write. Okay, because here minus 2 is there, and like that calculate other values also. 1 by minus 1, that is minus 1, 1 by minus 0.5, that gives you minus 2, 1 by minus 0.2, that gives you minus 5, 1 by minus 0.1, that gives you minus 10, and 1 by minus 0.01, that gives you minus 100, and minus 1 by 0.001, that gives you minus 1000, 1 by 0.001, that gives you 1000. Same values but here with the plus sign. Okay, 1 by 0.001, that gives you 1 by that gives you 1000. Next 1 by 0.01, that gives you 100. 1 by 0.1 gives you 10. 1 by 0.25, 1 by 0.5, that is 2, 1 by 1, that is 1, 1 by 2, that is 0.5, 1 by x is 3, 1 by 3, that is 0.333. Okay, 33 etc. like this. Okay, that and we mark these points in the Cartesian plane. First point here minus 3 comma minus 0.33. Okay, where is minus 3? Minus 3 is here. For minus 3, what is the value of y? Y means the f of x value. Okay, you have to see this table in this way, x comma y form. What these are y values. Okay, f of x means that are y values. You have to see these are table entries as x comma y form. X is this one, y is this one. Okay, so first point you have to mark is minus 3 comma minus 0.33. Minus 3 is here somewhere minus 0.33, that is here. Okay, don't touch that x axis, very close to x axis. Okay, minus 3 image is minus 0.33 somewhere here, and minus 2 image is what? Minus 2 image is minus 0.5, exactly in between 0 and minus 2. Here you can see that on y axis I taken 1 centimeter as minus 2. Okay, 1 centimeter as 2 units, 2 like that, 2, 2. Okay, minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8, minus 10 on negative side, positive side 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and on x axis I taken 1 centimeter as 0.5 units. Okay, this much as 0.5, but I not marked 1 centimeter. Okay, so total 2 centimeter I taken as 1, 4 centimeter I taken as next one. Okay, so here second one is minus 2. For minus 2, what is the image? For minus 2, minus 0.5. Exactly in between 0 and minus 2, you have minus 1. Exactly in between 0 and minus 1, you have minus 0.5. Okay, somewhere here. And the next image of, this is very close to x axis here, minus 0.3. This is a little down than this. Okay, somewhere here. Then image of minus 1, that is minus 1, exactly in between 0 and minus 2 you have minus 1. Okay, image of minus 1 is minus 1. Next image of minus 0.5, where is minus 0.5? That is here. Okay, minus 0.5. If you want, you can mark here 0.5, here you have 1.5. Okay, I'll write below 0.5, 1.5, and here you have 2.5 like that, and here you have a minus 0.5. Here in between minus 2 and minus 1 you have minus 1.5. In between minus 3 and minus 2 you have minus 2.5. Next, no need, I'll write only that much. Okay, now what is the image of minus 0.5? Image of minus 0.5 is minus 2, that is here. okay, here. Then the image of minus 0.2, minus 0.2, that is somewhere here you will get. What is the image of minus 0.2? That is minus 5, okay. In between minus 4 and minus 6 you have a minus 5, okay. This is the image of minus 0.2. We marked that. Next, image of minus 0.1, that is somewhat close to 0, okay. What is the image of that? That is minus 10, okay. Here don't touch the y-axis, okay. So somewhere here, and next minus 0.01, image of that is minus 100, that will go down, okay. That will not touch the y-axis. Why? Because this minus 0.01, that is very close to 0, not 0. That is not 0. That is very close to 0 from the left side. Okay, and that we cannot mark. So the graph of 1 by x that will take a shape like this on the negative side of x-axis. Okay, that will go like this. As you give a value of x, see value of x, we given a value of x closer to 0 from the left side of 0. As you give value of x closer to 0, value of f of x that tends to what? That tends to minus infinity. That means f of x is taking the smaller and smaller negative values. Okay, for minus 0.1 you will get a minus 10. For minus 0.01 you will get a minus 100. So like that. So here what you can see, here we are given a value of x closer to 0 from the left side. We are given a value of x closer to 0 from the left side. So as you give value of x closer to 0, what you can see here, f of x value, f of x that is taking smaller and smaller negative values and tends to minus infinity. Okay, as you give value of x closer to 0, f of x that decreases to what? That decreases to minus infinity. Okay, same type if you give a value of x closer to 0, then what happens for f of x, that we see through the graph. Okay, and we mark points from here. This point we cannot mark. Why? Because 1000 is there, next here 100 is there, that you cannot see in y axis, that is for that we need a larger board, so you cannot mark this one, but from this we can mark 0.1. For that what is the value of f of x, that is 10. For 0.1 means somewhere here, for that what is the value of f of x, that is 10. Okay, here, and next is 0.2, 0.2 somewhere here. For that what is the value of f of x, that is 5. Okay, exactly in between 4 and 6 you have 5. Next for 0.5, image of f of x is 2, that is here. Next for 1, what is the value of f of x, that is 1, exactly in between 0 and 2 you have 1. Okay, for 1 image is 1. Next for 2 it is 0.5, exactly in between 0 and 2 you have 1, exactly in between 1 and 0 you have what? You have 0.5. Okay, next for 3 it is 0.333, somewhere here. Okay, so the graph of 1 by x that will take a shape like this on the right side of y axis. On the right side of y axis means to the right side of So this is the graph of what? This is the graph of a rational function 1 by x. You can see that as we take the value of x very close to 0, very close to 0 from the left side, f of x that will decreases to minus infinity, and same type on the right side of y axis also. As you give value of x closer to 0 from the right side, value of f of x, how the value of f of x is increasing to plus infinity. Okay, that you can see in the table also. See, from here to here you have to see from bottom to top. Here what we taken 3, 2, 1. These values are closer to 0, right? Closer to 0 from the right side of 0. From the right side of 0 you have these values. Okay, these values are closer to 0. As you give value of x closer to 0, how the values of f of x are? See, first it is 0.3, next 0.5, 1, 2, 5, 10, 100, 1000, like that, increasing to what? Increasing to plus infinity. Okay, increases. What increases? Value of f of x increases to plus infinity. So graph of 1 by x takes like this shape on the negative side of y axis, and takes a shape like this on the positive side of x axis or to the right side of y axis. Okay, so this is the graph of 1 by x. And what is the domain and range of this function? Domain and range. What is the domain? Domain means a set of all possible values of x. That is domain. What are all possible values of x? I told you that you can take any value of x but except 0. How to write that symbolically? You have to write like this: r minus set containing 0. R minus set containing 0 means a set of all reals except 0. Okay, so you can take any value for x but except 0. So all possible values of x means all real numbers except 0. We write symbolically like this. Okay, and what are all possible values of f of x? We have to write a range also. For that you have to observe these f of x values. Okay, what you can see here, you can see negative values, smaller and smaller negative values tends to minus infinity. Okay, so it takes all negative values. 1 by x takes all negative values, as well as it takes all positive values but except 0. Can you see any 0 here in y column, in f of x column? You cannot see 0. Okay, 1 by x that is equal to, that is never equal to 0, not equal to 0 for any value of x. So f of x never takes which value? Never takes a value 0, but it takes any positive value, any negative values. Okay, so how to write that? It won't take a 0 value. So range is also what? R minus set containing 0 means it takes all real number values but except 0. F of x takes all real numbers except 0. We write that in symbolic form as r minus 0. Okay, so this is the domain and range. Domain and range is one and the same for this rational function 1 by x. Okay, thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.